Hi, everybody. Welcome to Connecticut Style. I'm Jocelyn Mementa. Thanks for spending the next half hour with us. Coming up, how far would you be willing to go to help a friend with a life-threatening illness? We'll tell you about one man's determination to climb Alaska's Mount Denali in honor of a childhood friend. Plus, we'll talk with photographer David Freiberg about the natural beauty of East Lyme and the volunteers at Share and Care. Now let's check in with Teresa in the kitchen.
Jocelyn, I'm here with Chef Tony Mavuli and Paolo from the unit of Villa Bianca. It's always nice to have you guys here.
Always nice to be back.
I know, I'm always going to have a great lunch.
Oh yes, it'd be interesting.
What's on the menu today?
Today you have a summer pasta with all the fresh vegetables in the summer.
And a big ball of fresh mozzarella.
Fresh mozzarella, olives, like in a beautiful Italian small eggplant, zucchini, tomato, garlic, arugula.
Are you going to let me help? You're going to put me to work?
I put you to work today.
All right, Tony, let's get the show on the road. Look
okay,
right
sit down and relax. You have a lunch with style.
Who says you have to pay a lot to get a lot? Let me paint you a picture. Nobody does lacquer like the Italians, and nobody but nobody does value like Bob. $9.99 is definitely not a lot.
I'm Rachel Lutzker for Advanced Window Systems. I do our budget and pay our bills. I just got to get real value every time. Why Advanced Window Systems? A great local company, a federal tax credit, the industry's best warranty, and low factory direct pricing. You'll get a lifetime warranty that's the best in the industry. It even covers this kind of breakage. AWS installs premium roofing and siding too. Call now. Pay no interest for 1 year.
1-800-841-6544. For 130 years, the Connecticut Humane Society has been caring for animals and finding them loving homes. In the last year alone, over 5,700 pets were united with caring individuals and families who made a commitment to be a friend for life. You could find your new forever friend by visiting a shelter in Newington, Westport, or Waterford, or by viewing available pets on our website. Make shelter adoption your first option at the Connecticut Humane Society. To find out more, call 800-452-0114 or log on to cthumane.org.
An 8-piece bedroom untouchable at only $7.99.
Don't have room for the chest?
More choice. For the same $7.99, get 4 underbed drawers instead.
Now that's more choice and more value. Problem solved.
How far would you go to support a dear friend? Roger Hess, pictured in this picture right here, trained for over a year and reached the highest peak in North America to support his friend, David Raw, his best friend, who back home was facing the biggest challenge of his life. Roger and David join us both. Thank you so much. This is great.
Thanks for having us.
This is such a heartwarming story, and it really started in the first grade. So,
right.
Tell us about what it is that you guys did together.
Well, I guess, yeah, it started in first grade. Dave and I have been the best of friends since first grade.
Yes.
You know, and really still to this day, do a lot of things together, but...
Something happened.
Well, I had decided a long time ago to climb this mountain, but then, yeah, you're right, something did happen, and Dave, you should probably take it from there.
Yeah, well, last summer, my family and I were out in Colorado. We were driving it was our first day there, and then it didn't feel good. And we pulled over, and my wife started to drive, and then we stopped. I had these seizures that were going on, and they got me to the hospital, helicopter and all that, and they performed brain surgery and found out that I had cancer. And it was just kind of a mess for me, but I eventually got together. They brought me back home to a New York hospital, and slowly made my recovery. And Roger was the first person to call and find out how I was doing, and he still continues to do that.
It was devastating news for you, Roger, but you wanted to do something.
Yeah, desperately, Jocelyn. I mean, you know, being such a close friend, I wanted to do something to help David, and there was obviously nothing I could do really to help him with his cancer, but I had planned on doing this climb and decided to dedicate the climb to Dave and to raising funds and awareness through the Tug McGraw Foundation.
Which coincidentally, you guys are what? Really loyal Mets fans too.
Yes, yes. And in fact, Dave was the one who told me about the Tug McGraw
Yeah,
Foundation.
Roger called me and he said, you know, to do this climb, everybody's saying you have to do it with a cause. And he called me up one night and he said, you know, I want to do this for you. Do you have anything you're particularly fond of? And I checked with my Met friends and they said, you know, Tug McGraw died from this kind of cancer. And he went on to play a little bit, but it devastated him. And all his Met fans and Philly fans, he was also playing for the Phillies. They created this, his son created this program called the Tug McGraw Foundation, and they raise a lot of money. And I just thought, since we're Met fans, that would really work.
Great. So you decided you wanted to train and climb Denali, or as many people also know it as, Mount McKinley. Let's talk about this climb. In fact, we have a picture here of you training for this climb.
Oh yeah, the training. You know, part of the climb you have to drag about an 80-pound sled. You wear about a 60, 65-pound backpack and you drag a sled. We have about 140 pounds of gear, so some of it you drag a sled. And I trained by dragging this tire up Amity Road, Route 63, once a weekend. Got a lot of strange looks from passersby.
This was tough, wasn't it? This was challenging.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I spent about 2.5 hours each weekend dragging the tire, and the pack weighed about 65 pounds.
And you did this for over a year?
The tire dragging I only did for about 4 months, but I started my training about 13 months before the climb.
And so when he told you that he wanted to do this for you, David, what did you think?
I was floored at first. I didn't even know what to say. And I said, you know what, can I get back to you in a week? And Roger said, I need to know now, which is typical Roger. And so that's when I called my friends and they told me about the Tug McGraw.
Very good. Now let's take a look at the climb.
Okay.
This is a very dangerous climb. And so you did it with 10 other people, is that right?
Actually, yeah, we were a group of 8 of us.
Oh, 8,
there were
okay.
6 climbers, including myself, and then you see in this photograph, the 2 guides are on the ends of the picture. The gentleman in the blue suit, Vern Tejas, was our lead guide, and he is a legend on the mountain and a real expert. And I would tell you that the reason I reached the summit was because of his expertise. And I would also tell you that, you know, he's the one who kept us safe and made sure that we did, you know, a great job. They really, really work well.
And not everybody who climbs this reaches the summit.
That's right. Yeah, Jocelyn, I think it's about 50% the National Park Service will tell you.
Where are you at this point?
That was, that last picture was probably on our way to Camp 2 at about 9,600 feet. And here's a picture of me, a little close-up at that point as well, as we were making our way up to Camp 2 in most of my climbing gear. The pack's off in that picture. This shot is at our camp at 11,000 feet.
How cold is it there at this point?
In the sunlight, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was probably in the 40s, but when there was no sunlight, it was probably about 5 degrees. And then, so our next camp was at 14,000 feet, got colder here. Again, in the sunlight, it was comfortable, but as soon as the sun went in, here it was probably closer to 0.
What were the challenges for you as you were climbing?
Altitude. Really, most of it was altitude. You know, I mean, I wasn't maybe as strong as I should have been. Oh, and here's a shot at 17,000 feet, by the way. But I would say that altitude, by the time we got to 17,000 feet, I just felt terrible. It really, it just takes its toll on you emotionally, mentally, physically. Altitude's pretty tough.
So while you're climbing, you're back home trying to figure out where he is. Were you able to do anything, send anything, blog anything about this at all?
We're pretty much in complete isolation. The only exception is that the guide has a satellite phone. So once a day, he would call into a computerized message service, leave a message, and it would automatically post on the internet. So friends and family back home could click in and...
Yeah, we were clicking it. It didn't come through immediately, but then when it came at a great
So every day you were waiting to hear from Roger.
Yeah, all of us were, you know. It wasn't just me.
And here you are.
Yeah, I made the summit. I'm very proud to say I did.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Jocelyn. And that's my tent mate. His name is Paul Milburn. He's from Australia. Here's a shot that I took myself. And that was from, again, from the summit. It's about 12:30 in the morning on June 30th. The sun had just set, as you can see.
And so when you reach the summit, what can you do up there that tells everybody that you've been there?
Get a picture.
You leave something?
No,
you leave anything?
No, you can't leave anything. You get a
can't
picture.
Leave anything.
And they kind of rushed us off pretty quickly because it was very cold. I think I'd estimate it was about -15 just from what we had heard.
Oh my.
And it was cold and there's not a lot of oxygen, so it's probably a good idea to keep, you know, to get moving down.
How many days did it take?
Took us about 14 or 15 days to summit.
Is that a good time? I'm not sure.
Well, the record for Denali is held by a guy who was also supposed to guide us. His name is Chad Kellogg, and he did it in, I think, 14 hours.
14 hours.
Yeah, but then again, he's acclimated, and he's a pro, and he's used to the altitude.
Yes.
The reason the company that we went with, it's called Alpine Ascents, and they took 14 days because if you go slowly, you stand a much better chance of reaching the summit.
Yes.
And in fact, we saw people who went faster, and they ended up turning around short of the summit.
My goodness. All right, you raised how much money?
So far, I've raised just over $10,000.
And the goal is?
$13,000.
And why is it 13?
Because the total climb is 13,000 feet, from about 7,000 to about 20,000.
Great. Well, we hope to raise more money, and they can do that by going to which website?
It's the First Giving website. It's firstgiving/fundraiser / Roger Hess, I think, Denali Climb.
Very good. We'll have that up for all of our viewers on our website as well. And how are you doing?
I'm great. I'm going, I went back to work. I'm working full-time now. Got a lot of support from the family. I get regular checkups with Memorial Sloan Kettering, which is a great hospital, and they keep an eye on me. But I'm able to do a lot of things now.
Very good. Well, with friends like Roger, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every day is a good day. Thank you so much. For more information on how you can support the Tug McGraw Foundation, log on to WTNH.com and click on Connecticut Style. Roger and David, thanks again.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
And we have much more coming up on Connecticut Style right after this.
Thank you.
Thank
you, John.
Are you hungry for some real summer fun? Big Y World Class Market and News 8 are giving you a chance to win everything you'll need to host a great barbecue right in your own backyard. Log on to WTNH.com and enter for a chance to win a Big Y Backyard Barbecue for 12 people. And don't miss On the Green with Gil, Thursday mornings from 5 to 7 a.m. on Good Morning Connecticut. Sponsored by Big Y World Class Market. Only the best for your family from ours.
Ride the new Revolution at Lake Compounds. What I like about you. Rock, roll, and spin 360 degrees on the Revolution. Get free Pepsi all day and save with coupons from Burger King or at lakecompounds.com. That's what I like about you. Exit 31 off I-84 in Bristol, Connecticut. Hey!
We've all been there, face to face with the list, the honey-do list. But with CLR, it's easy to cut the list down to size. Start in the bathroom with that shower head. Give it a quick dip in some CLR and see how strong it can really run. CLR is great for the washer and dishwasher too. Same thing with a coffee maker. For its best tasting brew, use CLR to clean your tools and make them shine. And CLR is safe for the environment. CLR has what you need to make fast work of any cleaning job around your house. CLR is available at these stores.
For more than 30 years, the Inn at the Villa Bianca in Seymour has been a premier destination for brides and grooms, but that's not all. From weddings to themed luncheons, people keep coming back time and again for more. Joining me now is Executive Chef Tony Mavuli. Tony, welcome back to the show. It's always so nice to have you here.
Nice to be back. Today we prepare summer pasta with a beautiful summer vegetable. They are fresh.
Yeah, you get to get this right from the garden.
Exactly, and delicious. So.
Great. Now, before we get cooking, Tony, let's talk about some of the events going on at the inn. I know it's probably wedding season. You've been jam-packed with that?
Yes, we are very busy.
Oh, look at these pretty pictures. This is the outside. I mean, you could hold the wedding here outside or inside.
Yes, this is the pergola, all redone. And this is the side with the stage, aside the ceremonies, which is very, very...
So you could get married right on the premises also?
Yes.
Terrific. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, and there's a happy bride and groom.
It sure is.
I think we should probably mention that it's kind of one-stop shopping. You have a place for the bride to get ready, you have the limo, you have just about everything there.
We got everything. We take a lot of stress out of the brides because we can help also with the photography, DJ, invitations, everything. We have a very good cruise.
And a good wedding planner, huh? That'll take care of everything?
We have 5 people in the office, Devon, Ashley, Michelle, me, my son, everybody. So a lot of stress is out. We can take care of everything.
All right, Sounds good. So I noticed that you put a pound of macaroni, so that's going to cook. And you're cutting up a zucchini here?
Now I give you this for the same thing.
It's
for
a big
the
knife, Tony.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be all right.
Now this is kind of a small eggplant. Typically they're not this small,
I
right?
like it. You see, nice eggplant without no seeds.
Yes.
This is the best, very fresh. So take like this.
You're much better at this than I would be.
Okay.
Keep the chopping to you. So you're just kind of cutting it up into bite-sized pieces.
In the bite, we use fresh oil now. Let's start with this.
Okay.
And we mix the pasta one more time. We use fresh olive oil. Don't be afraid, because you get absorbed by the eggplant.
All right, load it in.
All the vegetable, you absorb the oil. I use fresh mozzarella, which I prefer also. Buffalo mozzarella.
Favorite.
Oh yes, delicious.
So good. And I see we have some olives here too.
Yes, olive will give you nice, tangy, tasty.
Almost a salty flavor. Add a little salt
bit,
to it.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I like use instead of chop the garlic.
You smash the garlic.
You smash the garlic like this. Use the knife. You just push.
Okay.
You got it. All the flavor.
Wait, I'm gonna try.
You see that?
Oh, it's not too tricky.
No, see?
Should I put it right in the frying
yeah.
pan?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Very good. What else could I chop?
We'll give you the tomatoes.
Okay.
Right here, the same thing. See?
Oh.
Nice. Square.
Looks like you've done this once or twice before.
Couple times, I have to say.
All right, Tony, while we're cooking here, we should mention coming up on Thursday, you have the porchetta dinner.
Oh,
$25,
yes.
and I have to say, I went last time, and what a fabulous time my sister and I had. It was so much food for $25. You can't go wrong with that.
No, it's not even, it's just we have a lot of fun.
You do have a lot of fun.
And,
We have some pictures
Yeah,
we can show you.
Picture.
It's not, I mean, there was antipasto, there was pasta fagioli. Look at this. Look at that pig. I made friends with the pig. It was such a...
We got a roast pig even this weekend. At Thursday, we start at 7 o'clock. Everybody make a reservation. Bring your friends, 10 people. Normally, this is what they do.
Yeah.
They reserve it for 10.
And it was such a fun group of people.
Oh,
Everybody
yes.
was getting
It's a lot of fun.
along.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. So that's terrific.
So, we do the same thing with the mozzarella.
All right.
Like this. Right now.
Where's the... Okay. Is that going to go in the olive oil too?
No, on top of the pasta, but we're getting everything ready
I'm
right
rushing,
now.
I'm sorry.
No, no. Okay, we start to do this. We'll put the olives. I already took the pieces off.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Tomatoes and the eggplant, right?
I use the eggplant first, then I put the tomatoes. Because
The eggplant's probably going to take a little longer, right?
Right.
We don't want the tomatoes to get mushy.
Exactly. So nice. Because. Okay.
And how long does that cook for?
Only a couple of minutes. Soon
Okay.
it's coming to boil. It'll be fine. Okay. The
Still a
pasta
piece
is
of
getting still al dente. Take a little more, few more minutes.
Let's talk about the senior citizen luncheon. It's a luau luncheon this time?
This
We have
time
a
it's
Hawaiian
luau
theme?
lunch. They have a ball.
Oh,
You
it's
see all these
great.
people dancing away, and they enjoy. You do that almost once a month. All different teams from luau, rock and roll, Christmas, all the
Do
time.
they dress up?
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh, I love
They
it.
do.
And this
They
one is
have a lot of
August
fun.
10th. It's coming up.
Right.
All right. Or no, I'm sorry, the 11th. All right, so that's going to fry up in there. Now,
This is almost done, and like I said, we started booking. Manufacturer started booking the 2014.
no,
so
Tony, please don't say that. I,
do-
want to hear
we
that.
do.
You're booking weddings in
Yeah,
2014?
we are, we had a few things open for 2012, so, and
Okay.
for next year, I mean, always we have a room to do it, but people, if you got to...
Do you have a specific date in mind? You probably want to call ahead.
Then you should call ahead, because this way your plans, they don't change.
Got it.
And you'll be taken care of.
All right, so the macaronis are going to cook, and then are you going to put them right into the frying pan because we're running out of time?
Yes, we are.
Okay, well, you know what? We could taste this at the end of the show. Are you going to stick around?
Yes, I will.
All right, well, I'm going to have another piece of cheese, but let's put up all the information on the screen for the Inn of the Villa Bianca. It's in Seymour. Again, it's 312 Roosevelt Drive, and you can give them a call at 203-735-4883. Tony, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to trying this.
My pleasure.
So it's great to have you here. All
Nice to be here.
Up next, photographer David Freiberg is here. He's celebrating the natural beauty of East Lyme and the dedication of some volunteers. That's when Connecticut Style returns. Stick around.
It all started when people in Bristol came to us and told us their apartments were falling apart.
There's no running water in the kitchen. The ceilings have fallen in on us.
And they told us their landlord wasn't doing anything about it.
I'm definitely feeling disrespected and neglected and ignored.
Nobody should be treated like this. It's not fair. We're human beings.
Well, we told you we were going to stay on this story, and we're happy to report that renovations here are now underway. Who's got your back? News 8.
These are some of the screen teas you'll find at the mall, which are the same teas you'll find at Bob's. When you buy your teas at Bob's, you can use your Bob's Rewards card for big savings. So our teas won't cost you your shirt. See it at the mall. Buy it at Bob's.
Cool Smiles! We're the fun way to keep your family's teeth healthy.
Our office is built for the whole family, especially kids.
Plus, everyone is friendly. Not just us.
If you want, Mommy can come back with you.
Or watch from the window.
We see everyone in the family, even kids as young as 1.
And we accept most types of insurance.
If you want quality dental care
in a clean, safe, and fun environment,
just call today to make an appointment for you or your child.
These are rival jerseys from the sports store, and these are the same rival jerseys from Bob's. When you buy your jersey at Bob's, you can use your Bob's Rewards card for big savings, and nothing can rival that. See it at the sports store. Buy it at Bob's.
Author and photographer David Freiberg is dedicating his book on the natural beauty that surrounds East Lyme to the loyal volunteers at the town's Care and Share. David's book, Jewels in Our Midst, is a collection of images like the one you're seeing right now, taken right from East Lyme's own backyard. And David Freiberg, along with Jim Hall, they are both here today to talk to us about it. Welcome to the show. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, David, talk to me initially where the idea came from.
Well, the idea came from 2 places. The first was to support Care and Share. Care and Share is a terrific organization that provides food and emergency funds to the needy in our community. And I think it's really important to support that. The second part is that I've been observing and photographing the natural beauty of East Lyme for years now. And I'd love to share it with others and let them experience it.
Yeah.
So bringing the 2 together created this project and fundraiser, exactly.
Yeah.
So, Jim, we should mention that Care and Share is not just a food pantry.
Right. We provide food and financial aid to people in East Lyme, Niantic, and Salem, as well as holiday programs with additional food and gifts.
All right, well, let's talk about the book. It captures the beauty of East Lyme and also supports the causes we mentioned. You have an event coming up this Wednesday, if you could share with our viewers.
Yes, the event is a presentation that I'm making about natural beauty. That is, it includes natural beauty of East Lyme and some images from around the world, as well as poetry. And following that, we have a reception and an exhibition in the lobby of the East Lyme Community Center at 7 o'clock on Wednesday.
Very good. So we have some additional pictures we're going to put up on the screen to show our viewers. Seems like you're able to capture a lot of wildlife.
Yes, I am particularly fascinated by them.
And what are we looking at right here?
This is an egret that was shot through the brush in Rocky Neck State Park. And as you can see, it is a black and white photograph that has also been toned.
That's very pretty. Ooh, what's this one?
This is a view of Rocky Neck State Park marsh from an observation platform in the park.
All right. Do we have any additional photos? Oh, I guess that was all. But that was a great sampling. We can see what's in the book. Now, Jim, I just want to ask you, how will the proceeds from the sale help the organization?
Well, David, we depend on the community for all of our funding and for our food. And David is one of many people that support us by doing fundraisers. David's is sort of a unique fundraiser, but we really rely on people like him from the community to keep us going.
Terrific. Now, David, we also were mentioning another picture that you had. It was called Reaching for Heaven.
Yes.
And how did that come about? Oh, we're looking at it right now.
Absolutely. Well, it's looking up at a massive oak, and it's just inspirational looking at the height and the complexity and beauty of the tree.
And there was some sort of inspiration?
Yes. The title of the piece came from a poem. It was related to a poem that I also wrote to accompany it. And I could read that if that's okay.
You know what? My producer is telling me we're out of time, but
oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. We have all the information on the screen. Best of luck with the event on Wednesday, and stay with us. There's more Connecticut Style after the break.
There's never been a more affordable time to take a family vacation to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. For a limited time this summer, get free nights on oceanfront accommodations. Go to myrtlebeachfreenights.com now to learn more. Come discover our newest family attractions and make the most of your beach vacation. Take your family to new heights on our brand new 200-foot skywheel overlooking 60 miles of picture-perfect coastline. Or stroll along our nationally acclaimed boardwalk and promenade absolutely free. Dare to fly across Broadway Bay on WonderWorks' new Soar and Explore zip line. Experience Pirate's Voyage, our exciting new dinner show filled with fun and adventure the kids will totally love. Incredible live entertainment options abound. Exceptional variety, unbelievable value. Enjoy so many activities perfect for every member of the family. Exciting water sports and magical adventures. Be sure to book your free nights now and save big on your summer vacation. Go to myrtlebeachfreenights.com today and get yours before they're gone.
Your child has cerebral palsy and you want to know what went wrong. CP may be caused by a doctor's mistake. If so, we'll fight for the money you need to provide a better life for your child. We promise within 24 hours we'll start working to get money for your child's care. We're the legal veterans who for over 70 years have held doctors accountable. Your child deserves the best treatments, now and in the future. Call 888-TRAN-TOLO.
I'll start talking since you have some food already in your mouth.
Paolo's feeding me.
Yeah, Paolo's feeding
Drink
Teresa.
Paolo.
And of course, we're all ready to try the pasta. You want to pass that to our guest?
Take one and pass one down.
Here
you go.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, this is terrific. Tony, thank you.
Thank you, David.
My pleasure.
You want to try this? There you
Sure.
go.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're just
you're
about out of
welcome.
time. We're going to enjoy lunch, but thank you for watching.
We
Make
sure
it a
are.
great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, this looks great. Whoops, oh, I love the veggies.